Now, numerical number 8.3. What physical quantity is the same for X-rays, wavelength of 10 to the power minus 10 meter, red light of wavelength 6800 angstrom, and radio waves of wavelength 500 meter? Now see, all these are electromagnetic waves, and electromagnetic waves having the speed to be same, that is 3 into 10 raised to 8 meter per second in vacuum. Okay. Now a plane electromagnetic wave, we talk about the numerical number 8.4. A plane electromagnetic wave travels in vacuum along z direction. What can you say about the direction of its electric and magnetic field vectors? Okay. If the frequency of the wave is 30 megahertz, what is the wavelength? Now see, E must be along positive x-axis because plane electromagnetic waves are traveling in vacuum along z direction. So propagation of the wave is in z direction. So this is the direction, say z direction. Okay. Then here E must be along x-axis and B must be along the positive y-axis. So electric field vector is in the x direction and magnetic field vector is in y direction. So that E cross B must give the direction of propagation. So E cross B, this is the direction of propagation, that is z direction. Okay. So if you take E cross B, then you will have I cross J, because this is the direction of electric field vector, that is x-axis, and y-axis is taken as the oscillation of magnetic field vector, and that will give you J cap. So we will have the magnetic field vector is oscillating in y direction, and if you take I cross J, try to understand, if you take I cross J, that is giving you E cross B, and E cross B must give the direction of propagation, and if you take I cross J, then you will get the K cap, because I cross J is nothing but K cap, and that gives you direction of propagation, that is z axis. So I is x axis, so E vector must be in x direction and B vector must be in y direction. Okay. Now, as you know that C is equal to nu into lambda, that is frequency multiplied by wavelength will give you the speed of electromagnetic waves. So C is equal to lambda into nu. So lambda can be calculated as C by nu, and C is 3 into 10 raised to 8 meter per second, and nu is 30 megahertz. So 30 into 10 raised to 6 if you write, then if you simplify, then you will get lambda to be 10 meter. Okay. Now the next one, a radio can tune into any section in the 7.5 megahertz to 12 megahertz band. What is the corresponding wavelength? Now frequencies are given. C is equal to nu lambda. Okay. So when lambda is maximum, then nu is minimum. Okay. So and vice versa. So first of all, lambda maximum is calculated. Okay. So that lambda maximum is nothing but C upon mu minimum. Okay. Now the value of that nu minimum is 7.5 megahertz. The other one is 12 megahertz. Okay, maximum value of frequency is 12 megahertz. Accordingly, calculations can be done. Lambda minimum, here it is written as lambda minimum is equal to C upon nu maximum. Okay, so that lambda minimum. Here it should be minimum. It should not be maximum. Here it should be lambda minimum. Try to understand. Okay. This must be lambda minimum. Okay. So this lambda minimum is equal to C upon nu maximum. So that value is written here and calculation is done. Then we can calculate lambda maximum. Okay, lambda maximum is lambda maximum. This is okay. Lambda maximum is C upon nu minimum. Minimum value of frequency is written. That will give you 40 meter. So the range of wavelength is 25 meter to 40 meter. Okay, range of wavelength is 25 meter to 40 meter. Now next one. Okay, 8.6. A charged particle oscillates about its mean equilibrium position with the frequency of 10 to the power 9 Hertz. What is the frequency of the electromagnetic waves produced by the oscillator? Now say frequency of electromagnetic wave emitted from a given source is always equal to the frequency of that of the source. Okay, and the source is having the frequency. Source here is the oscillation of charged particle and which is having the frequency of 10 to the power 9 Hertz. So frequency of electromagnetic waves here will also be 10 to the power 9 Hertz. Okay. Now we talk about 8.7. The amplitude of magnetic field part of harmonic electromagnetic wave in vacuum is B0, that is 510 nanotesla. What is the amplitude of electric field part? Now E upon B is nothing but C. So easily you can calculate this. Okay. E upon B is C, or maximum value E0 upon B0 is equal to C. So E0 is equal to B0 into C, and if you place those values then easily it can be calculated. Now 8.8. Suppose that electric field amplitude of an electromagnetic wave is E0, that is 120 Newton per coulomb, and that of the frequency is 50 megahertz. We want to calculate B0, omega, K and lambda. Okay, and we want to find the expression of E and B. Easily it can be done by using the characteristics of electromagnetic waves. Okay, C is E0 upon B0, so B0 can be calculated E0 upon C. Okay, you can easily do this by placing the values. B0 we got. Now omega can be calculated as omega is equal to 2 pi nu. Nu is given. 2 pi values are known to you. So omega is 3.14 10 to the power 8 radian per second. Okay. Wave vector is omega upon C. Okay, omega is known to you, C is very well known. So K is 1.047 meter inverse, sometimes it is written radian per meter. Then wavelength lambda is equal to C upon nu. Wavelength can be easily calculated. C is known, nu is given. So it is 6 meter. Now if given electromagnetic waves are propagating along x axis, then the oscillation of electric field can be in the y direction, and that of oscillation of magnetic field is in z direction. So easily you can write the expression. Okay, we have taken that the propagation is in x direction, that is our assumption here. Okay, so E is having its electric field vector which is oscillating in y direction. Okay, so it has y component. We can say Ey is equal to E0 sine kx minus omega t. K is already calculated, omega is already calculated. You just have to place those values and write the correct unit, volt per meter. Similarly, for magnetic field we can easily calculate or write the equation of oscillation of magnetic field. Okay, it is in z direction, so B is equal to Bz, that is B0 rather, maximum value of magnetic field B0 sine kx minus omega t k cap. Again write those two values. Value of B0 you have to write perfect unit, you write Tesla. Okay, so that will give you the equation of magnetic field. Now we have the 8.9th numerical. Okay, the terminology of different parts of electromagnetic spectrum is given in the text. Use the formula E is equal to h nu for energy of quantum of radiation photon and obtain the photon energy in unit of electron volt for different parts of electromagnetic spectrum. In what way are the different scales of photons energies that you obtain related to the source of electromagnetic radiation? Now h is a Planck constant which is well known to you, 6.625 10 to the power minus 34 joule second. Okay, and nu we have to take that of different waves. Okay, nu is different for different what you call it, different types of waves in the electromagnetic spectrum. Okay, radio wave is having its value of nu to be 3 into 10 raised to 8 hertz. Now see, energy is equal to h into nu. Just nu is changing, h we have to keep as it is because its value is fixed, Planck constant. And find the energy for the radio wave. It is 19.88 10 to the power minus 26 joule. This value comes in joule. If you want to convert that joule into electron volt, then we have to divide by 1.6 10 to the power minus 19. So just we divide it and get the answer for the energy in electron volt, that of radio wave, photon of radio wave. Similarly, okay, infrared waves has different value of nu, so its value again will change, that of energy. E is equal to h nu. Nu you have to change, value of energy you get. Again this energy is divided by 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19. Okay, so you will get the answer in electron volt, that is 4.141 10 to the power minus 2 electron volt. Okay, for visible light the frequency is about 6 into 10 raised to 14 hertz. Okay, so just calculate the energy of photon of visible light. Okay, and that is found to be same calculation, just the value of nu changes, energy changes. You divide this answer by 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 and you get the answer in the electron volt. Okay, for ultraviolet light you can again calculate this. Okay, because its value of nu is given 10 to the power 15 hertz, you can see in the table also, and energy is obtained. Okay, for X-rays the nu is very high, 3 into 10 raised to 18 hertz. Okay, get the value of energy. See, the frequency increases, energy of photon increases. Okay, similarly you can calculate for gamma rays. Okay, that is found to be having, the photon is having the energy 1.242 10 to the power 6 electron volt. Okay, very easy calculation. Okay, here the numerical part is over. Thank you very much.